This is the circuit from the class. I've built it in the Multilism real quick. And what you want to do to build this real quick is you want to go to supplies. You want to go to DC voltage. You place this here. And then you want to go to your ground. And you want to place the ground at the negative terminal, which is usually under a vertical facing object in a schematic. That's usually the default. Same with Fusion and other schematic builders. Then you want to take your voltage and you'll place it at the points after the resistors. Now you may notice that this voltage is here. This can be put anywhere along this path because it's all one connected. It doesn't change or have a gradient as it goes down the trace. It'll just be at the same point no matter what. And now let's simulate it real quick. And everything lines up pretty evenly. This will be at 0 because it is ground. Let me double check that just to make sure. So that's how the current moves along the circuit. Now if you want to build this in waves forms, you have to get your analog Discovery 3 and start setting up your supplies. I put mine at 1 volt because when mine was at 4 volts, there was it made a whining noise, which I don't really trust. And the temperature here is really high, which I also don't trust. I'm gonna pause it for a minute. So this is, you set up your scope, you put it on channel 1 and channel 2, 0 volts, 500 volts per division. And then you want it 1 to milliseconds. So this is gonna check 1,000 times a second for voltage. That might be making it warm. I'm gonna lower it to 20 times a second. Voltmeter, that's set up. And this is the circuit. Unfortunately, I don't have any diodes, or not diodes. I don't have the correct resistors. Mine just came as this guy right here alone. So I had a bunch of 470 ohm resistors and put them in the same orientation. Now I do want to mention that it matters what positive and negative go into, because you have your positive and negative swapped. The voltages will be in reverse, where it's higher voltage at the start of the circuit, and then this resistor here, which represents the 1 kilo ohm resistor, will have the lowest voltage because the circuit's going backwards. The current's going the wrong way. And just wanted to mention that to anyone else who is building this. So I'm going to start this power supply, run the scope. There it is. It's at 0.6 volts. Yep, that's where it is. And that's right here. So I'm going to move channel down to the 3 resistors where they can join and see what the voltage is there. And I have to click run. It's 4.3 millivolts, which is actually a quarter of what the simulated circuit is, which kind of proves that this circuit is very similar to the other circuit. So that's how you want to build in waveforms. Oh, right. This starts here at the positive, the 1,000 kilo ohms resistor, the representative of it, and then it comes in contact with the 10,000 kilo ohm resistor, and then 1.5 kilo ohm resistor with the 2.2 and the 4.7 in parallel. And then those 3 will connect to 3.3 kilo ohm resistor, and that'll go to ground. And that completes the circuit. So I guess it's pretty neat.